Imagine this for a second. You wake up, but there's no jarring alarm clock buzzing in your ear. You don't have to frantically rush through your morning routine, and you absolutely don't have to worry about answering to a boss. Picture yourself just sitting by the window, peacefully sipping your morning coffee when, ding, a notification pops up on your smartphone. A massive sum of money has just been deposited into your bank account. And the crazy part? You haven't done a single ounce of active work in weeks. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dive right into exactly how to make that exact morning your reality by building what I like to call the automatic income machine.
Now, I know exactly what you might be thinking. Okay, this sounds like a total pipe dream, right? Or maybe some fantasy reserved for a lucky few. But I assure you, it is absolutely real. The scenario we just painted, it's not a miracle. It's the direct, logical result of building well-organized wealth and assets that work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's all about shifting your mindset from active labor to passive accumulation.
And to really grasp why this shift is so critical, we have to look at a pretty stark reality. 95%. That's the staggering majority of our society that ends up in financial trouble or seriously struggling later in life, despite working incredibly hard their entire lives. And why is that? It's simply because they fundamentally relied on selling their time to make money. And time, as we all know, is the one resource you can never, ever get back. So the whole game comes down to understanding this comparison. On one side, you have the average habit, trading your time for money. It's a trap, really, because the second you stop working, the money completely stops flowing. But on the other side, you have the wealthy mindset, making your money work for you. The rich know exactly how to detach their income from their physical time. They do this by building these automatic income machines.
I think this philosophy is perfectly summed up by one of the greatest investors of all time, Warren Buffett. He said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." Wow, it's a powerful, almost chilling quote, honestly. But it perfectly bridges the gap from the problem to our solution. The wealthy simply play the game using a completely different set of rules.
So here is our roadmap for The Explainer today. We're breaking down 4 highly effective assets. Number 1, the stock market magic. 2, real estate and wealth. 3, the power of intellectual property. 4, automated business machines. And finally, Section 5, how we bring it all together to build your ultimate safety net. Let's get into it.
Asset number 1, the stock market magic, or your dividend income machine.
A lot of people out there mistakenly treat the stock market like it's a casino. But to the wise, it is fundamentally an income machine. The core mechanic here is ownership. When you buy shares of a fundamentally strong company, whether you're looking at the Bangladeshi stock market or jumping into the global market, you literally become a part owner of that business. Sure, you benefit from the share price going up over the long term, but even better, when that company makes a profit, they hand you a slice of that profit. That's called a dividend. And that passive income can easily grow to cover your daily living expenses. But how do you actually succeed here without losing your shirt? Well, successful investors like Buffett advise navigating the market with a totally counterintuitive mindset. Be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. Basically, when the market crashes and everyone is panicking and selling off their shares in terror, that's exactly when you should bravely step in and buy. You're grabbing great assets at a massive discount and then just letting them grow and pay you while you sleep.
Moving right along to asset number 2, real estate and wealth, where the landlord sleeps and the land earns.
There's this age-old wisdom that a property owner grows rich even in their sleep, simply because the land inherently works for them. Want proof? Look at McDonald's. Get this, they famously say, "We are not in the food business, we are in the real estate business." It's such a crazy pattern interrupt. One of the biggest burger chains on the planet actually builds its massive wealth through owning prime real estate. Every single one of their outlets sits on highly valuable land that just goes up in value year after year. When you break it all down, there are essentially 2 distinct ways you earn money from real estate without actively working for it. The first one is pretty obvious: regular rental income. You own a place, someone else uses it, and they pay you rent every single month. But the second way, that's a fascinating little concept called the unearned increment. So what exactly is an unearned increment? It's basically an increase in your property's value that is caused entirely by external development. Imagine you buy a piece of land in just the right spot. You do nothing to it. But over time, the city builds a brand new hospital right nearby, or maybe they pave a major new road connecting your area to the city center. Boom, the value of your land multiplies several times over. You become the owner of a huge fortune, and you didn't even have to lift a finger to build that hospital or road. All right, asset number 3,
the power of intellectual property, which is basically the gold mine of the digital age.
In our current era, this is arguably the absolute most powerful tool you have. The philosophy here is create once, earn forever. This is where you put in a ton of effort up front, just one time. You write a book, you design some software, take some stunning, high-quality photos, or maybe you create an educational course. Because of the internet, a digital file you create today can be bought by anyone in the world, at any time. You don't have to be physically present to make the sale, making it an incredible, constant source of income.
A super relatable example of this is the happy birthday song, or really anything in the music and movie industry. An artist writes a song or shoots a movie once, right? But every single time that creation is streamed, played on the radio, or used in a commercial, they get a royalty share. The hard work was done years ago, but the paycheck just keeps rolling in today.
Now let's explore our fourth and final asset class, automated business machines, or self-operated income. This is all about businesses that serve customers and deposit money straight into your account, all without needing actual human employees. You probably see these everywhere and don't even realize they're automatic income machines. Think of a little ATM booth in a busy shopping mall. People withdraw cash and the owner gets a transaction fee every single time. Or vending machines in a crowded area. Automated laundry services. You set up the model and the machine itself does all the heavy lifting, serving the customer and sending the cash right to your bank.
Okay, we've explored the 4 main pillars. Now for Section 5, let's bring this all together to build your safety net and secure your financial freedom. Take a look at this breakdown. This is exactly how you build a flawless safety net for your entire life. Dividend stocks give you profit sharing. Real estate gives you rent and that amazing unearned increment. Intellectual property pays you in royalties. And automated businesses leverage machine labor. Now, I want to be 100% clear with you. Financial freedom does not happen overnight. It takes proper planning and a whole lot of patience. But by building these assets, you create multiple streams of income that completely detach your money from your time.
Which leaves us with the single most important question of this entire explainer. What asset will you start building today? It is time to stop running for money and start building an asset so that the money runs for you. Seriously, start transforming your small savings into one of these powerful assets today. Secure your future and get ready for those mornings where the only thing waking you up is the smell of fresh coffee and a brand new deposit notification. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer. Start building, and I'll see you next time.